Bar?
Easy and with
May bago? Uy, akin yan!
Wow! Tamis alat! Lutong lambot! Mas nagpapasarap!
Las Pita!
Wow! Sa tamis alat sarap! Mas pinasarap pa, pita! Mahalaga, basta't kasama kita. Saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend.
Reunion Graham Bar?
Easy and with
May bago? Uy, akin yan!
Wow! Tamis alat! Lutong lambot! Mas nagpapasarap!
Las Pita!
Wow! Sa tamis alat sarap! Mas pinasarap pa, pita! Mahalaga, basta't kasama kita. Saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend.
Back at eto, no, nakaraos na tayo doon sa BYD Valenzuela Cup. At least for this particular day, at dito naman tayo sa NAMCo Mitsubishi Ilocos Cup. Go up and up. Laban sa Hyundai at ang 3MD Logistics later on. Laban naman sa M-Track. Well, coming to you from SGS Stadium dito po sa Quezon City, Benji Santiago. Kasama ko pa rin si Dino Lee. 35 and above naman tayo. Ito na yung age level ko. Naks. Ganda din.
But this is gonna be an interesting ball game because both teams no longer have a shot on getting to the semifinals because of their 4 losses for both teams. Si M-Track at 1-3 may slim chance, but they still have 2 games to get to 3 wins. But both of these teams will have 2 games remaining, including this game, itong Hyundai at Go Up and Up. To me, this is, like I said, for the situation of Decimal Bike dun sa BYD Valenzuela Cup. You don't want to end the season by being winless. And I think that's the objective for both teams, is to get their very first win at least, di ba? They end the season on a good note.
As they say, something's got to give. Tinatabayanan lang po natin ang pagtawag para sa mga starters for this particular ball game. And welcome everyone. For everyone who's watching sa ating live stream coverage, especially sa Facebook page ka nitong GABL. Kamusta na po kayo? Enjoying your Sunday? Relax lang kayo dyan. We'll take care of the rest for all of you. Alright, so go signal sa ating venue announcer. Wait lang daw, wait pa. Alright, so just signal us again if everything is all set and ready.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to SGS Stadium in Quezon City. This is the Bounty Fresh Grace Alumni Basketball League 2025. It's the 3rd game of our quadruple header under the NAMCo Mitsubishi Ilocos Cup 35 and above division between Go Up and Up and Hyundai Home Appliances. Now let's meet the starting lineups for both teams. First, for Go Up and Up. At point guard, number 2, Chris Chu. At shooting guard, number 12, Marlon Geronimo. At small forward, number 15, Cloyd Ong. At power forward, number 19, Charles Chua. And at center, number 18, Jay Chua. Now let's meet the starters for Hyundai Home Appliances. At point guard, number 7, Emerson D. At shooting guard, number 13, Dennis Yu. At small forward, number 16, Dexter Kuwan. At power forward, number 15, Francis C. And at center, number 5, Edwin Yap. Coaching Hyundai Home Appliances is Joseph Tai. Our referees for today's game.
Sa ball game nito, Cloyd Ong will start para sa Go Up and Up along with JJ Chua. Charles Lester Chua is also there. Marlon Geronimo along with Chris Chu. Edwin Yap, Emerson D para sa Hyundai Home Appliances. Dennis Yu, Francis C, Dexter Kwan. Is he 100% already?
We will find out.
Balot yung kaliwa ng tuhod eh.
Ay, oo. I think he can still feel something in that particular knee.
So raring to get this thing going for everyone. There's the tap and first possession para sa Hyundai Home Appliances. First quarter of action. Emerson D. Shot falling short. Dexter Kwan was right there, the right place, right time. JJ Chua grabs the rebound. Throws an outlet pass. Cloyd Ong. Ito na yung patunay. Who's better, the father or the son? Kanina, Cyril Ong.
From Cyril Ong to Cloyd Ong.
Yeah. 3-0 kagad. Specialty of the house para kay Cloyd Ong to shoot those long-distance shots. Emerson D. Siya rin ha. Specialty niya rin yan. So the guys expected to hit it from the outside, opening up the scoring battle here in the first period. Oh! Marlon Geronimo also getting into that three-point party. How is this game going to turn out? Battle of two winless teams. And of course, isa sa kanila will get out of that bottom part ng ating team standings to come up with the first victory. JJ Chua just tapping it over to himself, grabbing his second rebound. And ball goes out.
Speaking of Cloyd Ong, he has been quiet in their last game. Last 2 games, he's averaging 4 points per game. I'm not sure what has reason why he has struggled in those 2 games.
BC si Cloyd Ong.
Bakit? Naglalaro siya sa 40 above? Di ba naka-line up siya sa 40 above?
Yes. Emerson D coming into the picture, coming up with a steal. It's going to be a foul here that's going to be called. JJ Chua tinawagan ng foul.
I'm sure, bago pa nag-Holy Week, nakamarka na yan sa kalendaryo ng bawat teams itong laro na to.
At yung May 15 is a very important date for the first Juliatan Golf Classic. Just get in touch with Coach Edster C.
As I was saying, nakamarka to malamang sa kalendaryo na itong dalawang teams because entering the Holy Week, they're both 0-4. And I'm sure both teams want to get their elusive first win.
Cloyd Ong. Offhand pa, kanan yung ginamit na pumasok.
Playing much better now, already with 5 points to begin this first period.
Missed by Dennis Yu from the baseline. JJ Chua. Ito rin, busy rin to.
Bakit busy? Sa 40 above din pala, no?
Kung gaano ko ka-busy, ganun din sila ka-busy.
And another guy, because you cover their games as well in the 40 above dun sa inter-school. And another guy that's also busy, he's seated on the bench para dito sa Go Up and Up, Gilbert Sanidad.
Si GS.
Not starting this ball game for Go Up and Up.
Ito, busy din.
Busy din yan. Actually, itong mga Hyundai, busy din eh. Naglalaro yun sa mga 50 above eh.
Sabi ni Emerson D, kung busy kayo, ako naman dito ako magiging busy. His second three-pointer here in the first period, tying it all up at 8. Cloyd Ong, nope, could not answer back. Dexter Kwan grabbing that rebound. JJ Chu is going to be called for the foul.
His second personal foul, second team foul.
Free throws here for Francis C. As he gets his first point. 2 of 2 from the line.
Ito palang lahat ng players ng Hyundai. Lahat, yun eh. 50 above division eh. Except si Edwin Yap. Pero siya, siya naman yung team doctor. Yung league doctor nung 50 above division.
So we go into our first timeout in the ball game. Go Up and Up, protecting a 1-point lead. Chu sarap timeout po tayo.
Basta't kasama kita, saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend.
Tuloy tayo after the timeout. Go up and up as they are up by just a single point. Emerson D already with a couple of three-pointers. Let's see if they could bring back the lead to their side. Dexter Kwan is yet to make an attempt here. Here he is. That is you, Emerson D. Heat check. Dexter Kwan, offensive rebound, trying to go inside. And ball deflection. May agaw ang panig ng go up and up. Floyd Ong, back rim, that mid-range shot.
Sabi mo 4-0 yung Grace, no? Dun sa 40 above. And recently beating Xavier.
I have to check sa dami ng ginagawa. Kung ano-ano na nasa isip.
Pero nakita ko may game sila nung Xavier, I think nung Monday.
Yeah, they were able to win that one.
Wow.
Geronimo with his second three-pointer here in the first period. 14-10. Halfway mark ng ating first quarter play here. Missed by Francis C. And that time around, Chris Chu was able to make his first baskets, averaging 15 points per ball game. A lot is sure to come para kay Chris Chu. Dennis Yu puts it up, falls short, defensive rebound here. Dexter Kwan for the three.
He looks okay.
Kaya nga,
Kahit injured.
hindi daw siya 100%, 98% lang. We can.
Well, they got a big win against Fullerton Industries no sa 50 above division.
Oh my goodness, Marlon Geronimo, ano man ang kanyang kinain kanina for breakfast or even for lunch. I guess a lot of these players would also want to have that. Tatlo. Aba, nagbibilangan tayo ng tres dito between these two teams. Kung may tatlo si Marlon Geronimo, may tatlo rin si Emerson D. May isa na kanina si Dexter Kwan. Floyd Ong also. Heat check. 19-16, go up and up. Sila ang nakakalamang so far in this game here in the first period with 3:20 to play. Dexter Kwan. Dennis Yu from the baseline off with his shot. Stu. Charles Chua. Shot clock is down to 5 right now para sa go up and up. Geronimo.
Whoa!
JJ Chua!
What is going on?
That's paying off great dividends. If you have been so busy with the basketball and clicking 22-16, sarap timeout tayo muli.
Reunion Graham Bar?
Easy and with
And back here sa SGS Stadium and si Ron Lim. Isa rin yan sa mga busy.
Oo, teammate nila ano yan eh. Si Dexter Kwan din, di ba?
Sabay-sabay kaming lahat busy. All throughout the entire week. Gosh. And I would still say I love my job. And I love to see, of course, basketball is still the favorite sport here in the country.
Humahabol ang volleyball, ah.
Kaya nandyan lang yung volleyball, pero Alam mo kung talaga tutusin ko, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao ang pag-uusapan.
Basketball.
Basketball pa rin yan eh.
Lumalabas, sobrang busy nito ni Dexter Guan kasi bukod sa dalawang division ng GABL, meron siyang 40 above. Meron pa siya isang liga na sinasalihan eh.
Nakakita mo nga naman eh. Yun talaga yun eh. When you fall in love in basketball, it's not easy to shake it off eh. As long as kaya mo pang maglaro.
And
Ganun
if
lang
you're not
naman yan.
active, parang I think mas mabilis ka tumanda eh, no?
Tama yun. Kaya nga tayo dito. Basta dito lang tayo. Huwag lang tayo hiwalay sa basketball kahit di tayo naglalaro.
Ako, gusto ko na bumalik.
Gusto mo nang bumalik.
Kaya nga 3 straight days ako nun. Sakit ng katawan ko.
Nakarating din yan. Nakarating. Kailangan lang masanay muli.
Or mag-running na lang kaya ako. Running.
Chris Chu, fronted by Dexter Kwan. Si GS nasa loob na. Fires his first attempt. Grabe shooting percentage here in the first quarter.
Both teams cannot miss. Mga busy din tong player ng Hyundai, oh. Mga 50 up. Si Kenneth Young, Edward Tan.
10 3-point shots na has already been made between these two teams here in the first quarter.
Sinabihan kasi natin tambakan Sundays eh.
Earlier, Andrew Ko, masyadong malalim that time for Chris Chu.
But obviously, both teams really don't want to lose this game.
Getting the first win. And you know, iba yung pakiramdam eh pagka nakakuha ka ng panalo eh. Miss na nila yung feeling na yun.
Tsaka at least alam mo sa sarili mo pag nanalo ka, hindi ka yung pinakahuli.
Kaya totoo yan. Alam naman natin yung feeling of being victorious. Ang haba ng kwentuhan na hindi matapos-tapos. Pero pagkatalo, gusto nyo maghiwa-hiwalay ka agad kayo eh. Ganun yun. 6-point ball game here with 5.5 seconds before we end the first quarter. Kenneth Young called for his first foul coming off the bench. Chris Chu trying to create a situation right there. And time will expire in the first 10 minutes of play. And both teams, sabi nga natin, 10 3-point shots. May 6, itong go up and up. May 4, itong Hyundai Home Appliances. This was how it was all started by Chloe Dong. And the remarkable shooting also for Emerson D. 3 3-pointers in the first quarter. And it doesn't end there because Marlon Geronimo also has 3 3-pointers made in the first period.
Mahalaga, basta't kasama kita. Saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend.
As we are about to start with the second quarter of action, we saw batya ata yung ring eh. Pagdating dito sa mga 35 and above, playing sa ating NAMCo Mitsubishi Ilocos Cup. 10 3-point shots made. Mas maganda pa nga yung shooting percentage nila from 3 points.
Isa sa 2 points. Itong go up and up, they average 6.5 threes made per game. They already have 6.
Imagine, that's what I'm talking about. Trying to come up with the first win, and you still have to be ready for it. I guess both teams made the necessary preparations. Who's got the basketball? GS coming into the picture, throws a long pass, and it results for Paul Lim to get another basket. That's his 4th already. 26-18, go up and up. And there's contact that's going to be called here against Hyundai. Rather. Let's go up and up, actually committing that foul with Paul Lim. Jason Chua. 3 seconds to shoot here. Oh, bailed out. Nauna yung pito kaysa sa buzzer. JJ Chua commits. I do believe that's his 2nd personal.
Natakot ako dun para kay Edward Tan. Kasi yung bumaksak sa kanya si JJ Chua.
Laki, no? A catch and shoot situation right there. So GS gets himself on the board. His first basket.
Nice to see GS Sanidad. In their last game, he wasn't able to finish that game. He only played 9 minutes because of his back. He had the back injury that he sustained during that game.
Kenneth Young is fouled underneath. Let's see after the Holy Week if he has improved on his free throws, Kenneth Young. At yung sa May 15, mark it on your calendar, especially if you're interested to join in and know more about First Juliatan Golf Classic. Just get in touch with Coach Edster C.
Well, Kenneth Young was a 20% free throw shooter dun sa 50 above division. Missing on both free throws. Bakit ganun? 3 games na tayo pinapasahan dito ng bola.
Maglaro ka na daw, Dino.
Di ba? First
Kaya
game.
mo na yan.
May First games 3 games na tayong pinapasahan dito ng bola.
Bonnie Ong in and out with his turnaround jumper. Patrick Lim called for the foul.
Go for 3.
Iling-iling. He knows this is not one of his strongest para sa paglalaro ng basketball, especially to serve out a good game para rito sa Hyundai Home Appliances. But tapo ng bola over at the other side para naman sa panig ng go up and up. Jason Chua. Ayun, that ball decides to drop for Bonnie Ong. GS, nice pass. Open look. Did not cash in that time. For Patrick Lim. Andrew Go defended. GS. Abby Cruz, open look, fires.
Lumamig na tayo. Ang init kaninang first quarter.
Muulan kanina ng 3.
Led by Emerson D. and Marlon Heron.
That's right. Sinimula ni Chloe Dong. GS, napakialaman. And there's Andrew Ko. Swings it to the left. Jason Chua fires. Nope. Oh. Missed chances to score. Turning it over. And all of a sudden, nag-iba na ang takbo ng laro na ito. Let's see. They need to talk things out. Choose up timeout muna tayong lahat.
I don't go for bare minimum, be it for myself, my career, or my car.
Coming from the States, we have very high standards, and NAMCo has not only met my expectations, but their staff has been more than accommodating.
Kaya naman sa NAMCO talaga, napanatag ang loob ko.
Sure win ako with NAMCo.
Detoy ni Ed Dakiwag, proudly Ilocano. Detoy ti NAMCo. Detoy ti mapagtalkan. Also proudly Ilocano.
Time remaining here in the first half, 6 minutes and 13. An 8-point lead para sa go up and up. Emerson D. Let's see kung may natitira pa. At marami siyang bala ika nga when it comes to shooting three-pointers. Sa kickball. Ayan, na reset to 14 seconds sa shot clock para sa Hyundai Home Appliances. Bonnie Ong missing from the baseline. Chloe Dong was back.
Pupulap to.
Falling short. Managing to still keep it in play here para sa panig ng go up and up. GS from the outside. Hits it. Three-pointer. Biggest lead in the ball game. Up 11 and go up and up.
That's their 7th.
We're talking about a number of three-point shots made here in the first half. A steal. Chloe Dong throws a long pass. Kaya naman tapusin. Paul Lim.
Yan yung advantage ng go up and up. With younger legs, they can outrun this Hyundai Home Appliances team.
Second assist for Chloe Dong here in this ball game. They come up with another possession here. They're up by 13. Chloe Dong, nobody on him. Too open. Pero babalik sa kanya yung bola. And he goes for another three. Pero kapos na that time. Last touch, Patrick Lim. And taking a look at this BYD fast break of the game from Chloe Dong, the connection to Paul Lim. Still enjoying this double figure advantage. Dexter Kwan is back on the floor. He was able to hit the three-pointer back in the first quarter. And a foul is going to be called here. See GS. And now Francis C at the line. Shooting free throws. Opportunities that they don't want to miss out anytime they're given a chance to score. But 1 of 2 in that trip for Francis C. 4.5 remaining sa ating second quarter. GS thinking about it. Patrick Lim. Paul Lim, Patrick Lim. Chloe Dong in the corner. Knocks it down. Also his third.
Great extra pass coming from Patrick Lim. Finding a wide open Chloe Dong.
8 points Actually, para rito kay Cloyd Ong, Emerson D. Francis C. up. In a crowded situation. It's going to be a shooting foul.
Number 26. Court penalty situation. That's his second personal foul.
Carl Cordova was called for the foul. 3 minutes and 59. Rego, Ron Lim enjoying this piece of action right here.
Ano ba yun? Lashery, fan of the game.
Ano na ba? Manicure, pedicure. Lloyd Ong again!
Averaging 4 points in his last 2 games. Now has hit 3 threes.
And eto, umuulan na naman yata ng tres dito. Jason Chua, sama ako dyan. Wag nyo, walang iwanan. 3-point shooting party tayo. Patrick Lim in the corner, the miss. And Dexter Kwan grabbing his 6th rebound here in the first half. Jason Chua couldn't do it 2 in a row. And that's the second basket naman for Dexter Kwan. 38-26, a dozen-point advantage para sa go up and up. And it's another choose-up timeout.
Basta't kasama kita, saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend.
May bago? Uy, akin yan!
Wow! Tamis alat! Lutong lambot! Mas nagpapasarap!
Last Fita!
Wow, sa tamis alat sarap. Mas pinasarap pa, Fita.
Reunion Graham Bar?
Easy and with
Well, how do you like that? Dexter Kwan, magkaibang player naman siya as compared to Cloyd Ong. More offense-oriented. Ito si Cloyd Ong. Dexter Kwan, basically.
All around.
Two-way player.
Swiss Army knife.
38-26, just over 3 minutes to play here in the first half. This is a 12-point lead. Being protected by Go Up and Up, trying to add up to it. The shot made, and then may whistle at the same time.
But I mean, speaking of Dexter Kuan, he can score a lot of points for any team that he plays. It's just that siya yung focal point ng defense talaga ng mga kalaban nila. That's why it's difficult for him to score points.
Get back-to-back baskets right now for Charles Luster Chua.
4 points in 1 possession.
And now the largest lead being enjoyed by Go Up and Up, 16. Kenneth Young gets it done underneath. His first 2 points. Patrick Lim, nanagasan, and he's going to be called for what? Oh, do they call this a foul on Dexter Kwan?
His first personal foul. 17 foul. Shot clock at 14 seconds.
Approaching the final 2 minutes ng ating first half. Penalty.
Hindi.
Hindi
Ang
pa
go
pala.
up and up ang penalty.
His second personal foul. 13 foul.
It's the 13th foul called against Hyundai.
Shot clock at 14 seconds.
Oh!
GS Stadium.
Chris Tew spotting GS Gilbert Sanidad underneath, and nobody home that time.
Miscommunication for Hyundai. Not recognizing that GS was wide open.
Emerson D missing the long distance shot. Dennis Yu throws it cross court. Jason Chua, nice catch. Hindi nga lang magawa ng paraan.
Oh,
And yun, pumasok na rin. Dennis Yu has been trying since the first period, in a quick retaliation naman for Quest 2 over at the other side for go up and up.
I'm pretty sure Go Up and Up is thinking, where was this in our last 4 games?
Chloe Dong sides for the pass. Tingnan naman, and Quest 2 with Chloe Dong, another assist for him, his second.
12 fast break points for Go Up and Up, taking advantage of, like I said, of their fresher legs.
Dennis Yu, Patrick Lim, the rebound. 2-on-1 situation here.
Nako po.
Volleyball.
Oh my God. JJ Chua scratching his
from the bench.
scratching his head.
Could have been an easy basket. They had the numbers. Was not able to capitalize. Eight rebounds for Dexter Kwan. Jason Chua. Oops, may tapik, may agaw. Charles Lester Chua. Chloe Dong. This one is short. Dexter Kwan, they got 6 before we end the first half. Dexter Kwan recovers, gets closer, up with a shot, makes a basket to have the final say here in the second quarter. But still finding themselves down, go up and up. They're still leading in this ball game, double figures. Well, in the first quarter, umulan ng 3, and then there was the slashing move. Gilbert Sanidad as he gets himself on the scoring board. But Chloe Dong waxing hot, still the consistency when it comes to shooting from the outside. Dexter Kwan grabbing a lot of rebounds, a lot of those offensive rebounds. But of course, ito, some of the defensive formation ng Hyundai, they're having some problems as they are down by 16.
Reunion Graham Bar?
Easy and with
May bago? Uy, akin yan!
Wow! Tamis alat! Lutong lambot! Mas nagpapasarap!
Last Fita!
Wow, sa tamis alat sarap. Mas pinasarap pa, Pita.
The numbers to tell you why Go Up and Up is leading by 16 laban dito sa Hyundai Home Appliances 48-32. Ito Dino, paki-explain sa kanila.
Go up and up. Nothing more you could ask for in this the first half that they've had. Scoring 48 points, and they've been shooting the ball really well, 48% shooting from the field, and then they've already made 8 threes in the first half, much higher than their average, the 6.5 threes made per game coming to this ball game. Itong Hyundai struggling shooting the ball, not from the 3-point line, but from the 2-point line, only 29% from the field. But Go Up and Up, 16 assists in their 20 made field goals. That speaks a lot about them sharing the basketball as a point of emphasis in getting their first win in the 35 and above division.
That's the mission that they need to accomplish. Actually, these two teams trying to come up with their first win. Chloe Dong leads everyone with his 10 points, along with Marlon Geronimo's 9. And look at the balanced scoring somehow for Christopher Chu, GS, and Charles Lester Chua. Over at the other side, Emerson D. Medyo tumahimik nga lang no second quarter. Dexter Kwan is still at it very much. He's got 7 points. Jason Chua, Francis C., Dennis Yu, 5, 3, and 2 respectively. Let's see who has got what it takes when it comes to coming up with their first win after 4 losses for Hyundai and Go Up and Up. La Cherie is still unbeaten. Chang Spa right there. Nakabuntot lang sa kanila with 3 and 2. Of course, mamaya ang M-Track is laban pa yan sa 3MD. Yung last game natin for this division.
And that's a game that M-Track needs to keep their hopes alive of a semifinals berth. Pero itong dalawang teams that is currently playing in our third game this afternoon, they're eliminated already for semifinals spot. But I'm sure this is all about pride to get their first win.
Hyundai tries to open up with that runner. Emerson D grabbing his own miss. Yung specialty na lang, mas sure ball pa yun kaysa sa mas malapit.
Already has 4 threes in this ball game. Had hit 3 in the first quarter ngayon. Pang-apat na niya to.
Higher percentage makes from beyond the arc for these two teams in this particular ball game. JJ Chua got double teamed right there. Dennis Yu. Emerson D, meron pa ba? Loose ball foul. Instead called on Emerson D. 48-35. And this time, back-to-back fouls pa ito. Yeah. Emerson D. First two has got 6 points and 3 assists to his name. Midway Design Center, 111 D Tuason Street, Barangay Lourdes, Quezon City. Just get in touch with Raygo if you have needs from Midway Design Center, office systems, and home furnishing. Emerson D bringing it down. Turning it over. Dexter Kwan. Doc Edwin Yap driving, banks it in. His fourth point. GS, bad shot right there. Dexter Kwan. Post move here. Hindi nga lang magawa ng paraan that time. Because Francis C with a miss, especially with the presence right there of the defense. Cloyd Ong. Offhand. Sa kanan na with the floater.
Kaya hindi ko rin maintindihan bakit 5 points and 3 points lang siya nung last 2 games nila eh. Siguro busy lang talaga, no?
Busy talaga. I think it was last Monday when it was like an off night for Cloyd Ong.
Sa
I can
40 above?
remember, yes. Well, hindi hata siya umiscore dun sa game na yun eh.
Baka markado na ng depensa.
Pero nung last Friday, nag-click na naman.
Well, you will have their nights wherein you cannot miss.
Kaya nga, may mga ganun off nights, ano? And the finish right there. Francis C.
Pero ikaw kung tatanungin ko, sino mas magaling? Si Cloyd o si Cyril? Ibabalik ko sa'yo.
Ang ating NAMCo Mitsubishi Ilocos drive of the game with Francis C. Well, to speak about that, mas madalas ko kasi mas nakikita yung tatay eh. Si Cloyd eh.
And I think it's just that Cloyd plays at a high level. May shooting din si Cyril eh.
Meron
Pero,
naman, nakita natin kanina eh.
Iba yung sa tatay.
Yun lang, naging natural na eh. For the dad. Basically, siyempre, bloodline yan, iisa lang naman eh. Sooner or later. Francis C. JJ Chu. Nakatalikod na, nakakabantay pa. Sa lapad din eh, no? Floyd Ong grabs the rebound, the outlet. Chris Chu. Emerson D will pick up another foul, and Chris Chu got hit on the head. Tatlong sunod. All happening here in this quarter para kay Emerson D. So Chris Chu trying to add up to his 6 points by making the first. He's still got another one. Second, Dexter Kwan has got 9 rebounds here in this ball game. 7 points. Edwin Yap all slapped out of his hand. JJ Chua, now Chris Chu. He goes all the way. He's defended well. Cloyd Ong instead, but unable to make that three-pointer. Dexter Kwan. Dennis Yu trying to get closer. That was bothered. He gets his own miss, puts it up, still can't find the hole. GS, stop and pop move. Wow, nice follow-up right there. But Paul Lim has got 8 in the ball game. Lead 14 para sa panig ng go up and up. Emerson D might as well concentrate more on offense. He's got another 3.
Make that 5 threes for Emerson D.
15 points. Walang conversion near the basket. Sumubo kanina sa Blay. Paul Lim with a drive and a basket. It counts and 1.
Foul number 3, Edward Tan. His first personal foul.
Edward Tan is called for the foul. The Masobax power move of the game. A lot of head scratching here para sa panig ng Hyundai Home Appliances. Kasi nga naman itong go up and up, parang kahit na anong iba to pumapasok eh.
Pati rin sa Hyundai, si Emerson D.
Si Emerson D. Oh.
Yo, 5-3 no.
Edwin Yap, Emerson D, almost losing it.
Wala siya nung game nila against sa Vivaya Shoes nung Friday. Which was a tight ball game. Nanalo lang ng, I think, 5 points yung Vivaya Shoes.
$55-42.
Wow! Over the outstretched arms of JJ Chua.
Edward Tan, his first basket. And Paul Lim knocks down that mid-range jumper. Paul Lim has 12 points.
Magkapatid, nalaman ko lang, magkapatid si Paul Lim at si Pat Lim.
Ah, okay.
Sabi sa akin ni Pat. It's just that parang ilang years lang si Paul sa Grace tapos lumipat na ng Xavier.
All right. At ito si Paul Lim. So, sino mas magaling? Sabay ka na yun.
Pag ganun na yun, pag may...
Iniintriga yung mga pamilya. Whether daddy at saka yung anak o magkapatid. 57-44 para sa Go Up and Up. And again, on May 15, dyan na po mangyayari yung first Juliatan Golf Classic sa Manila Southwoods Golf and Country Club. And Coach Edster C. Antabay lang naman yan. Willing to dish out all of the information you need to find out. 58-44. Iba-ibang size ng bola, no? Para kay Coach Edster. Oh, yan naman. Si Pat Lim.
But I think mas marami na na-shoot dito si Paul Lim.
Yun lang.
So if, to answer your question, for today, Paul Lim ang mas magaling.
Jason Chua. Passing underneath.
Abby Cruz.
First basket for Abby Cruz. Andrew Ko bringing down the basketball para sa Hyundai. 2.5 to play here in the third period. Things are looking up and well. Go up and up nga sila. Can they really come up with a win here? So yun, naka-rebound si Pat Lim. Pagkatapos magbintis si Paul Lim. Still can't take care of finding the hole in the basket. That time for Abby Cruz. Andrew Ko. Pinakaialaman ni GS. Coming up in a steal. Paul Lim to Pat Lim. Andrew Ko. Inside 2 minutes, Dexter Kwan flipping it up. 9 points in the ball game for Dexter Kwan. 1.5 minutes to play sa ating third quarter. Mamaya nga yung M-Track. Let's see how they can manage to pump themselves up to come up with another win as they're going to be going up against 3MD Logistics.
That's gonna be a big game.
Yep.
Kasi si 3MD Logistics, although malataas na yung chances of them qualifying into the semifinals, they obviously you want to position yourself probably top 2 with La Cherie.
Pero grabe yung La Cherie, no? Creating the separation, segregating themselves. BYD fast break of the game here. Pat Lim and Abby Cruz conniving. Helpless Dexter Kwan can only look on. 62-46 for Go Up and Up. Pat Lim trying to pass inside. Nakapit palabas. They still have possession. 1.6 on the clock. Long inbound. Pat Lim. Kailangan ng itira. GS. And a violation. Expiring clock para sa panig ng go up and up that time. Last 30 seconds ng ating third period. Down by 16 itong Hyundai. Next through Kwan. With that miss, there's still time here. Kenneth Young underneath. Pat Lim na tawagan ngayon. Si Kenneth Young. Ito naman.
Which is, I feel like that's a good foul. Kasi you want to make a guy like Kenneth Young earn it from the free throw line where he has, sasabihin ko sanang struggled.
Still the struggle. That's his only first make. Shooting free throws in this ball game.
Dito sa 35 above, he's
2 for 2 pa siya rito.
50% from the free throw line. Pero dun sa 50 above, 22% lang siya dun.
He gets fouled a lot. It's Kenneth Young. Pat Lim, cross-court. Naubos na ang oras dito sa ating third period. And still a double-figure lead being enjoyed here by Go Up and Up. Hyundai Home Appliances. Emerson D can only do so much, but of course doesn't mean he's gonna stop scoring and hitting those threes when we enter the final 10 minutes of play. Paul Lim. Dexter Kwan, the slashing move to the basket. We know he can still do a whole lot more. But of course, there's still that big catching up to do when we go into the final quarter of this ball game. Final 10 minutes sa ating ball game na ito. 14 points. Abante ng Go Up and Up. But of course, it doesn't mean that they could just relax and take it easy. Both of these teams looking for their first win.
And thank you si Coach Joseph dun kay Gilbert Sanidad for not even hitting the rim.
Kaya nga, ibabaw ng board lumanding yung tira ni GS. Very unlikely.
A former CSB Blazers.
Yeah, CSB.
Itong si GS.
Dexter Kwan from the baseline, a miss. JJ Chu with a rebound. Cristew, dire-diretso ba ito? GS, nahiya na tuloy tumira ulit. Traveling. It's called on Charles Luster Chua.
Ewan ko nabanggit ko sa'yo, si Alan Tan,
Okay.
last year's MVP,
Yeah.
kapatid niya yung Alexander Tan din ng Vicon Builders.
Okay.
Madami magkakapatid eh.
Kaya nga eh. Eh, syempre, ganun lang naman eh. Mga parents, if you send one kid to the same school, ganun na rin yung mga susunod, di ba?
Yung older brother din ni Chris Chu, si Francis Chu. Ang galing din maglaro nun, pero wala dito sa 35 and above.
That's one big community that you have here. Na ilan ng teams? Dalawang division. Hindi nga, tatlong division to. All the way up to the seniors eh, di ba?
Rarely do you see a high school having that many divisions and many teams.
Everything working out. One big family, as they say. And it's all in the family. JJ Chua just couldn't drop that shot. It's going for 2 free throws. Kenneth Young apologizes to JJ Chua. Got hit on the face. So make on the first. $64-50. Lamang pa rin ang go up and up. And we're down to the final quarter already. Jason Chua. Parang nahigop ng ring yung bola. Pumasok.
But with the way things are going, I'm not sure if Hyundai has enough to overcome this 12-point lead right now.
But still, laro lang. Ituloy mo pa rin. Dexter Kwan, Bonnie Ong, Jason Chua. And here's GS. Chris Chu, the stop and pop move. Nope. 7.5 to play here in this ball game.
If I'm go up and up, if I don't have a clean, high-quality look at the ring, pwedeng i-slow down ko na lang. Kasi 12 points eh.
Chris Chu. No whistle there. Tuloy ang laro. Unable for Charles Lester Chua to hit that long-distance shot. Dexter Kwan. Jason Chua against JJ Chua. That's a big basket. A long two lang ba? A long two lang.
His right feet was inside the three-point line.
But somehow Hyundai Home Appliance is making some great effort here in the fourth. And to chop down the deficit to only 10 going into this Chusarap timeout. Minutes and 47 remaining here in this ball game at dito po sa SGS Stadium. Ito ang ating Luxury Wellness Hub fan of the game.
Kung hindi ako nagkakamali, yan yung asawa ni Dexter Kuan.
Oh, okay.
Si Mrs. Kuan. And nanay ni Trevor Kuan.
Nanay ni Trevor. At least si Mami nanalo na. Si Daddy, ito naghahanap pa ng paraan para makahabol.
Akala ko si Raygot at si Ron Lim na yung luxury fan of the game kanina eh.
Pat Lim Eto na, gumagawa naman ng paraan. Pat Lim just made it a 12-point lead. JJ Chua grabbing the rebound. GS throws a long pass to Chloe Dong. Nobody on Chloe Dong. Tinamaan pa ni Jason Chua. Tatlong free throws yan.
Jason Chua. His first personal foul, 14 fouls. On the line, shooting three.
Parang wala.
Tsaka parang na-release na yung bola. Malayo na eh. No?
Late na eh.
Parang okay din lang.
Or pwedeng two free throws lang kasi may pahabol siyang tama sa kamay ni Chloe Dong, but I don't think that should be a three free throws for Chloe Dong.
It's 1 of 3. Hindi nakakalibrate. Calibrated pa for shooting three-pointers pero not shooting free throws for Chloe Dong. Siguro mas magaling mag-free throw si Cyril Ong. Sabihin ka.
So para sa'yo, mas magaling si si Cyril.
All works out in the family. Dexter Kwan with a miss. They have been trying. Kenneth Young is fouled. Pero parang mas problematic pa si Kenneth. Na-foul na naman ako. Free throws na naman ito. Pero earlier, 2 for 2 for Kenneth Young.
Let's see if he can make it 4 straight. But I would bet against that.
They need all the opportunities.
Because we are numbers, guys. Ayaw ko lang nalaman na parehas pala kami ng course ni Sir Benji sa college, di ba? Yung undergrad namin. Parehas accounting.
Buti ka nga, naging CPA.
Ano ginagawa natin dito? Ba't pa tayo nag-aral ng accounting? Nagsama pa tayo dito, di ba? Na walang kinalaman sa accounting.
Sa ako, sinabi ko lang, ayokong bilangin yung pera ko. I'll let somebody do it for me. Naks! 67-55. GS. Pat Lim from the baseline. And then all of a sudden, is beginning to heat up si Pat Lim. Umahabol na kanina eh. Ang Hyundai Home Appliances, Jason Chua. Edwin Yap. Kenneth Yan, Bonnie Ong.
Hindi na binalik si Emerson D, no?
Oo nga eh.
Who has the hot hand for Hyundai.
Abby Cruz. Missing. Dexter Kwan. It's really automatic for him to be grabbing those rebounds on both ends of the floor. And now he's double-double.
11 points, 15 rebounds for Dexter Kwan.
But a double-figure advantage being enjoyed by Go Up and Up GS.
Oh, they went big. Laki ng Hyundai lineup ngayon, no?
Lloyd Ong from the baseline. That's a miss. Dexter Kwan with his 16th rebound. Edwin Yap.
That would have been big.
And Lloyd Ong missing on the 3. Dexter Kwan against 2 defenders, decides to kick it out. Body on, falling short from the baseline. (69-57) with 3 minutes and 45 to play.
Naamoy na kaya ng go up and up yung unang panalo nila?
That's really what's making it all exciting for them. Jason Chua. Dexter Kwan against Pat Lim. Di pa makuha yung 3-point play. Instead, is going to the line for 2 shots. Well, pagod na rin si Dexter Kwan, and they could really use a timeout like this. Nahatid sa ating lahat ng Chew Sarap. Time down to 3 minutes and 24. Are they running out of time? Pero this is a good thing. Clock stops. Free throws for Dexter Kuan.
And prior to the timeout, you could look at Dexter Kuan already gassed.
I know. Nakahawak na sa tuhod. 2 for 2. Well, just gave him enough time to catch his breath for a while and focus on those 2 free throws. 10-point game, 3 minutes and 14. Pat Lim follows up his own miss. Dexter Kuan with another rebound, his 17th.
Pinalik na rin dito si Emerson D.
Oh! Edwin Yap could not control his dribble, lost it at the end line. Pat Lim, the banking shot. Pat Lim has already got 8 points in the ball game. Oh, lumusot. Tough break para sa Hyundai Home Appliances.
Back-to-back turnovers.
2 minutes and a half to play in this ball game. Cloyd Ong, Emerson D is back. Offhand talaga si Cloyd Ong when he floats up his shot. Yeah, I can remember somebody like that's Aaron Black. Yeah, anak ni Norman Black. Lefty player eh.
Lefty
Pero
si Aaron.
pagka nagpo-floater, kanan yung ginagamit.
Ba't ayaw nila gamitin yung left nila? Pang-tres lang ba yun?
I guess you're trying to be ambidextrous. Unlike yung mga Alan Kaidik naman. Kanan talaga. Pero pag naglalaro, kaliwa ginagamit. Yung mga kakaiba eh. No? They're doing something special. 71-59. We're down to the final 2 minutes. Cloyd Ong! Nope.
Just 5 out of 18 for this game itong si Cloyd Ong.
Emerson D. Talagang pantres lang siya. Ayaw ng mga 2-pointers. All of his shots, all of his 15 points coming from beyond the arc. There's a challenge and still managing to make a basket. And Paul Lim is going to the line for the bonus free throw. Ang ating Brennan, elastomeric points in the paint. And it worked out real great for Paul Lim. The foul on Edwin Yap. 1 minute and 16 remaining. Go up and up.
Looks like Go Up and Up will finally pick up their very first win.
Is this safe enough to be leading by 15 with just over a minute remaining? Choose sarap timeout tayo.
I don't go for bare minimum, be it for myself, my career, or my car.
Coming from the States, we have very high standards, and NAMCo has not only met my expectations, but their staff has been more than accommodating.
Kaya naman sa NAMCo talaga, napanatag ang loob ko.
Sure win ako with NAMCo.
Detoy ni Ed Dakiwag, proudly Ilocano. Detoy ti NAMCo. Detoy ti mapagtalkan. Also proudly Ilocano.
May bago? Uy, akin yan!
Wow! Tamis alat! Lutong lambot! Mas nagpapasarap!
Las Pita!
Wow! Sa tamis alat sarap!
Mas pinasarap pa, Pita.
Reunion Graham Bar?
Easy and with
Only a minute and 16 remaining, and I do believe deep inside their chests, they can already feel the excitement of finally getting into the win column. I mean, we're talking about go up and up. Para sa Hyundai Home Appliances naman, let's see if something could, just short of a miracle, could happen to them
mas in sync dun sa pangalan ng team nila yung magiging resulta na itong game na to. Up and up, di ba?
Dexter Kwan missing on that three.
Even
sa kanila pa rin, Kenneth Young, Dexter Kwan.
Even with their fifth loss itong Hyundai after this ball game, they still have a chance. One last chance in their last game against 3MD Logistics, which I feel would be much difficult to accomplish.
And later on, speaking of 3MD Logistics, we'll have a chance to witness their ball game laban sa M-Track.
Nakabihis dito si Oliver Lau. Still, di ba, they're hoping to get in regardless if it's 1%, 0.99, 0.5%, he will play just to get them in to the semifinals.
Seconds ticking away here. Still the double-figure lead that they have. And the brothers just could not connect. They're trying to make a basket, pero Pat Lim, napasahan. Respeto time na ba? Si Emerson D.
There's no need.
Bigay mo na yung bola. So Emerson D's got 5 3-pointers.
Make it 6.
Make it 6. 6 3-pointers.
Grabe no, si Genghis Tan nakapito. Ngayon naman si Emerson D with 6 threes in this ball game.
What a good shooting day somehow for Bounty Fresh GABL 2025. And I know you haven't had enough yet because there's still more that's coming. Actually, one more game. But for this, there's going to be something to really smile about para sa Go Up and Up as they managed to finally get into the win column. It took a little while. It was a battle of two winless teams, and one of them will be able to come up with that victory. And in this case, sa panig ng Go and Up, pumabor 76-64. That's our final score. Go Up and Up is into the win column.
And finally taking care of business itong Go Up and Up on their 5th game. They still have one more game, but ito for this afternoon, our MY San Graham's player of the game is Gilbert Sanidad. He may not have scored more than double digits, but he contributed in a lot of categories with 7 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 steals to finally get their first win. But he'll be busy for other games as well after this one.
Well, as long as they love what they're doing, they wouldn't call it being busy and not enjoying it. 3MD Logistics and Track when we come back for more of Bounty Fresh GABL 2025.
Basta't kasama kita, saan man mapunta.